And welcome back to Game Escape, here today with a review of SNK Characters All About Illustrations Volume 1. An absolutely terrific art book, and I picked this up on eBay not too long ago. I didn't really know what it was, but I've recently started to gather an appreciation for a lot of the SNK 2D fighters from the mid-90s. I had played them back in the day, but ultimately I was a big Street Fighter fan, big Marvel vs. Capcom fan, and so the Neo Geo 4-port arcade machines were kind of what I would play while I was waiting to get on the Capcom machines. And as a result, I never really got into them as much as perhaps I should have. I've picked up I guess there was a couple PlayStation 2, the SNK Battle Coliseum games. Recently picked up King of Fighters, the new King of Fighters for the PS3, and I've really just enjoyed the tremendous attention to detail and almost love that they put into their level designs, and this book captures that love so well. And I just thought I would show off a couple pages here and just kind of go through and see what the book offers. We start off with of course, it was exclusive to Japan, so you see the insert there. We start off with some portraiture. Terry Bogard. I think that's Terry again. I have to admit, I'm not super familiar with every single character in this book because, as I said, I didn't really spend a tremendous amount of time on these machines. There we have, I think her name is Mai. People seem to cosplay as her a bit. Go through here, some more Terry. That is Kay or Kai. And I guess that's some promotional work for the King of Fighters 2. As we see here, as we go through, it starts off, like I said, some portraiture of Yang Song. And some boss character. I don't know if that's Mr. Karate, the guy with the long nose. But there we go. As you can see, I think really every image in this book just has something special about it, a new style, a new way of interpreting these characters. So like I said, it's not filled with box art or promotional work. I mean, as far as I understand it, of course I don't really read Japanese, so I can't substantiate this opinion, but I believe this seems to be work drawn specifically for this book, almost as a love letter to the fans and to the characters. You can see here some of the deformed characters. Terry, I mean, that's just a great shot, or a great picture, and another really, really nice one here. And I'm sure if you're invested in the lore of SNK Fighters, I mean, this is just really a treasure trove. And as you get to the middle of the book, it actually changes styles. You have what I would call sort of like work in the style of 19th century Japanese oil painting, or maybe even wood carving here. Maybe this actually dates back to some of the earlier wood carving, but it's just a tremendous style. You can see here sort of on the boat at sunset. This is a guy, I love playing as this guy on the Last Blade. Just a great character. That sort of downward spiral kick was awesome. Some more Last Blade stuff here. Really nice. We get back to Terry. And I loved Raiden as well. Raiden playing football. Of course, I think based on... that character to me was always like based on Vader, the wrestler. It's kind of the same look. And, of course, Leon White, I believe, was a football player. I think we're probably into Fatal Fury at this point. I know Duck is the Fatal Fury guy. I actually loved playing as sorry about that, playing as that guy in Fatal Fury is pretty cool character. Geese. And then it goes into just some sketch work, which is pretty awesome. You can see that. And as you get past the sketch work, you then come into more almost kind of a hyper-realistic style. As you can see here, if you can catch that, just the motion blur is absolutely awesome. And again, kind of that almost looks like a photograph of the house. Terry Bogart's, sort of the American Dream type of imagery there. And we kind of take it back then into the Japanese style. So really just a lot to enjoy. I mean, like I said, if you're a fan of SNK, of classic Neo Geo, I would pick this book up if you can find it. It's probably still floating around eBay. They go in the $30 to $40 range. But like I said, I just kind of saw this, and I was getting into art book collecting, and it truly is awesome. Like I said, every picture is unique, every picture is different, and it really is just such a wonderful homage to the series, and just a way of remembering sort of the heyday of SNK and the Neo Geo, and again, really great skill, wonderfully designed artwork. So it really has my highest recommendation, and I'm probably not even enjoying it as much as those who are die-hard SNK fans. So definitely worth picking up, and as always, I thank you for watching Game Escape, and I will be back shortly with a new video.